Everybody knows that the mortgage process is complicated, but it gets a little bit more complicated when you know that there are 4 different types of loan approvals. You have your pre-qualification, your pre-approval, your approval, and your clear to close. Sometimes I think they're there specifically to confuse you, but the reality of it is everybody wants what they want and they want it right now. And the only way to do that is to give you reassurances along the way. So starting off with a pre-qualification, that's just like one of those credit card letters that you get in the mail. It says, you're pre-qualified for $30,000, apply here. Well, that's the thing, you haven't applied. So they've gathered some information based on a general credit profile, public records, things like that, and they determined that you'd probably be a good candidate to apply for what they have to offer. So they're giving you a pre-qualification saying, hey, I'm pretty sure you'd be all right, go ahead and apply. When you apply, doesn't mean you're going to get what they offered. Doesn't mean you're going to get the same thing. There's going to be differences, there's going to be variances. Now, with a pre-approval, your mortgage loan officer is actually going to be looking at your credit report. Some of them are going to look at your income and your asset profile. That's not always fully required. They do a bit of a deep dive on your scenario and they decide if, yeah, I think this person will probably be able to get approved for a mortgage. Again, not a full approval. The third level, which holds a good amount of weight, is the actual approval. At this stage, your income docs, asset docs, and credit docs have all gone through an underwriter, which is somebody who's reviewing your specific scenario against guidelines to determine if you're approvable. They're going to go through and they're going to say, yes, this person's approved for a mortgage. Now, an approval is not meaning you're 100% done. There could still be a couple minor things needed from you. There could still be some items needed from the property, whether it be appraisal or title work, insurance, things like that. But it's saying you personally as a borrower are approvable for this loan. That's when you can have kind of a huge sigh of relief. Now, the last stage and the best one is when you're clear to close. That means all of those pending trailing items and property items have also been reviewed by the underwriter and determined that you are 100% done and clear for closing. Now, all these approvals happen at different times. The process can take a different amount of time, and different lenders are going to do different things to be able to give you the different levels of approvals. If you have any questions, always ask.